Hello and welcome back to Bridget's Queen's Crochet and Knits. I'm Bridget. Today is I forgot to look, the 11th of June, and it is balmy 88 degrees with a real feel of 98 here in South Carolina, where your face will melt off even inside with the AC on. How much fun. Today we are going to have a different sort of video than I have done before. I'm going to show you a couple things that I have gotten from Crafty Housewife's Yarns Crafty Housewife's Yarns in the last couple of months, and then I wanted to show you a few of my crochet memories that I was going through while I was unpacking that I have not shown because they were things that I made prior to starting my channel. Now, I probably won't link where to find these all in the description box, but I can give you a general direction to go if you really need to know exactly where it is. Ask me in the comment section and I probably can find it for you. It just may take me a minute or two. First thing, we're going to look at Crafty Housewives from last month, which is this absolutely stunning braid of fiber, which I cannot wait to start spinning up. I am trying really hard to wait on this elusive stimulus check to come in because I unfortunately have not gotten mine. I'm going to buy a spinning wheel with mine and gonna spin that up. If I don't happen to get that, because it doesn't look like I'm going to, this late in the game, I'll spin it with the spinner, my drop spindle that I made myself. It's not that big of a deal. It takes longer, but I still enjoy the process. Now, I did get my braid this month. I thought it was going to get delayed or lost or something like that because in the middle of moving things to this house, I got my notification that my order had been placed. And I'm like, oh no. I haven't changed the address yet. I don't have time to do that right now. I'm in the middle of moving things back and forth from one house to the other. But I have a contact over there at Crafty Housewife's Yarns. So I sent him off an email real quick. Him, her, I can't remember. I'm sorry. My memory is real bad sometimes. But I sent off an email either way. And I'm sorry for my contact, for not knowing your name. I should have looked. But either way, I sent off an email saying, please help. I don't know if you can or not, but I don't have time to change the address right now. Can you change the address on the package so it gets to me? This is the new address. I'll go in and change it once I get a moment to breathe. A few days later, once I had a moment to breathe, I did go in and change it. I didn't think nothing of it. A couple days later, I went out and checked the mail. I hadn't even gotten my confirmation of change of address yet. And sure enough, I'll turn around so the address does not show. This package showed up in the mailbox. Correct address on it. With this beautiful braid in it. Aren't the tones and the colors in these braids just stunning? And the softness to this fiber, if I did not know that this was wool, I wouldn't know that this is wool. I mean, seriously, it is squishy, soft, luscious. Oh, I love it. So if you spin, if you want to learn to spin, if you're interested in spinning, check out this company. $20 a month for this braid right here. No obligation. I'm not affiliated. I don't have an affiliated link. Nothing like that. I just believe in this company. It is a small company, but they do everything they possibly can do to help you out with anything they can possibly do. And the gorgeousness that they send month after month, I have not been disappointed at all. Now, on to some memories. Now that I dropped the first memory on the floor, excuse me a moment. This first one, I was so very proud of when I got done with it. It was supposed to go to somebody, and I couldn't give it to nobody. Even though it was meant for somebody. It had to stay here. I know, that's horrible. I made them something else. Don't get mad at me. It's too cute. But here it is. This adorable little baby blanket. And I know, it's just a little baby blanket. The baby blanket part isn't the big deal. It's the Peaceful Lullaby blanket by Bag O' Day, number 571. The only thing I changed was the border, and this is the part that I absolutely loved. I'll turn them around here. I put the Elephants on Parade border on this blanket. Is that not too cute? I absolutely love this border. Hence the reason it couldn't go anywhere, because I was so proud that I was able to figure out this border. I watched probably 5 or 6 videos trying to figure it out, and I ended up cobbling all 5 or 6 videos together to do my own thing, but I was so proud of it when I was done that it just stayed with me. It was a fun little blanket to do. Crystal's pattern was wonderful, and her border was cute. I seen this border around the same time I seen this blanket, and I'm like, I've got to do that border. And I'm not much on making blankets, as I've said many a times. Anyone that's watched me for a while knows. And when I made the blanket, I'm like, I've got to do that border in the pink and gray. Just, but, well, I mean, as you can't tell, I don't like pink and gray. But that's memory number 1. Number 2, this little guy just hasn't found a home yet. Find a little boy that needs a little lovey. This was just something I threw out of my head. Just made a little ball, put a little nose on him, some little bear ears, made a little lovey. Some Bernat blanket yarn, no pattern, just something I just threw together one day. I did it all out of one piece. No sewing together other than the ears got sewn on. A lot of fun. Like I said, no pattern, just a, granny square. This one here is a Bag O' Day pattern. Now, when I first started, Crystal is who taught me. So a lot of these are going to be Bag O' Day patterns, because that's who I watched. I did not read patterns when I first started. I've been crocheting for about 3 years. Once I started learning patterns, I kind of stepped away from tutorials, but at first it was Crystal, 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 Crystal. But this here is her little butterfly bag. I fell in love with this bag. I rocked this bag for about a year. I walked around with this bag all over the place. Yes, I did. The pink and blue, very loud. I know it's crazy for a grown woman to be rocking this bag, but I did it. It was fun, and it made a lot of people smile. One day I think I'll probably give it to my niece because she really enjoys it. And it's better than sitting in a box because now I've got a different bag. Now, this one I realize, oh, not that one, it's a different one. Now, this was my, what the heck, sweet rolls. My first time using sweet rolls was this one right here. And it made me absolutely fall in love with sweet rolls. Just a virus pattern, virus shawl. But I fell in love with sweet rolls with this pattern right here. It was a lot of fun. I do wear this shawl every now and again. But it got put up, you know, when we were about to move a year ago. And so it's been in a box. It needs to be loved on again. It's huge, as you can see. This one here is Crystal's high-low poncho pattern, where it's high in the front and low in the back. Let's see. It is way too hot to put it on today, otherwise I would. It's got the real long sorry about that. It's got the real long point in the back there. And it's kind of flat around the front. Cállate! Sorry about her. And it's got like a turtleneck, a real wide turtleneck type collar. I've made about 6 of these ponchos. This one here was made with the Red Heart Super Saber Ombre. What the heck is the name of it? It's the gray one. I can't remember the name of it. I have it here because I absolutely love that color. I love all the ombre ones, actually. This here was me not knowing any better. As we all have that learning curve. I made a shirt in velvet. This shirt will make you sweat to death, even in freezing weather. But soft and squishy loveliness. It's kind of like a little like a crop top sweater. It comes just above the pant line. Very comfortable. Again, it's a bag-o-day pattern, but I'm not sure. She doesn't make many tops, so I'm sure I could find it if I needed to. So we're just going to go through one tote today, and we'll do another one another day. I've got a few of them. This one here again is a bag-o-day pattern. This was made from some Michael's yarn, Barcelona, I believe, which was the recommended yarn for the pattern. Again, very, very warm yarn. I can't wear this maybe a few days a year because it is so warm. But I did enjoy making it, and I do enjoy wearing it on a nice cool summer night or in the middle of winter. This here was a custom made, no pattern, something I did on my own, and it was never picked up. It was the second one I made for the customer, and we had a disagreement on price. I think that's probably why it wasn't picked up. Sorry, it's black, so it's hard to see. It's just a V-neck, like t-shirts type thing. It was made to specification, 3X man shirt. But since it was never picked up, I guess it'll just sit around in my collection until I find someone else that wants a 3X acrylic man's V-neck in South Carolina. You know how often that's going to happen, right? This again was one of those I didn't know better acrylic in South Carolina. Beach Cover Up by Bag O'Day. The only thing I did different is I added sleeves. Crystal did not have a sleeve option on her Beach Cover Up, but I turned it into a dress. This little dress here actually stopped traffic a few times. I had quite a few ladies halt their cars and ask me where I got my dress, which was a big boost of confidence for me. This is the pineapple beach cover up. And of course, it's the pineapple stitch. I absolutely adore this dress. I would like to make it again in cotton so that I can actually wear it here. It's with being acrylic, it is just far too hot for South Carolina. Even like on the motorcycle and being such an open stitch, it is just far too hot. Again, this is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And I liked making this one so much, I chose a smaller yarn, smaller hook, and made a top out of it. Again, it's the Bag O'Day pattern, the beach cover up, but I made it into a shirt. It's amazing the things that you can do with the same pattern with a little bit of imagination if you choose to do so. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I will be coming to you shortly with an update. I finished up the painting this morning. Hopefully when the king gets home tonight, we'll hang the pictures up that are on the floor waiting to be hung up, and I can do my filming, and you guys can see all the work that we have been doing in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Until then, happy crafting, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.